What is it? 7.
7 days.
I need to post. Hello. We'll wait till, let's see. I got all this Halloween stuff popping in here. What is this?
Oh, it says Florida Country Magazine live podcast.
What?
Good vibe. The background says good vibes only. Florida
Oh, I
Country
can
Magazine.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me fix that. Let me
That's
jump
your other
from my
podcast.
other. I got it. Yeah, that's the other podcast. Hold on. Let me fix this real quick. There we go. Oh, that was pretty fancy. Mark.
There it is.
Mark. Oh, well, we're having technical difficulty. Oh, it's still got a truck on there. I better not show that. They'll be getting me for that.
Oh, God.
Oh, I better just say, there we go.
Let's go.
Here we go. I could have swore I fixed that. I put little side-by-sides. Anyway, we're having technical difficulty, and we're 1 week away. And we're working very hard out there. And things are looking very, very good. And the obstacle course looks really, really good. So I'm pretty happy with that. So, what have you been doing all week?
Working. Working, getting ready. As far as everything for the event, I'm ready to go. Bikes are ready. Everything's not loaded on the trailer, but everything's in the garage packed, ready to throw on the trailer and strap down and go.
I've been out for days plastering signs everywhere and just checking on the property. Was out there today, and one of our places in the side-by-side area, it was so funny. It's just like, you don't realize how much water is in somewhere, and we had, I'm talking, it was like waist deep, and in a matter of just a couple of days, everything is looking really good. Stuff has dried out tremendously out there. So I'm excited. So kind of go back over everything that you can start lining up in line at 6 a.m. at the front gate. When that backs up, we open that gate. We allow you to come down to the ticket booths and wait, and then our gates open up at 10. You can start the scavenger hunt at 10 and go riding mud holes, and trails are open.
Are you passing out? I'm sorry. Are you passing out the list for the scavenger hunt, or is it posted somewhere to take a picture, or what are we doing there?
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to post it on the website there. Okay. But then I'm also going to have, like we normally do, the boards around the park that you can go and take a picture of. So if you do enter the scavenger hunt, just take a picture of the list, and you can go ahead and start. You have until the next day at 6 o'clock. So it's first come. We first do it by time and then by points for the winner, and it's cash prizes for that.
Deadline is 6 o'clock at the stage?
Yeah, up at the stage, checking at the stage on Saturday. So I think it's 6 o'clock. Let me make sure. Yeah, 6 o'clock. You turn in your scavenger hunt. You'll show all your pictures, and then first, second, and third wins trophy and money.
Perfect. Everyone loves money.
Yeah.
What are we doing? 2 lines, or you're doing whatever on each line, or you're separating for how they
I think I'm just gonna do 2 lines. I'm talking about there's possibly you could get out there. I might say like pre-sales and whatever, and then on Saturday we have the day pass. So if you want the day pass, you have to ask for the day pass. And how the day pass works, you can come on Saturday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. You will pay $80 cash at the gate, and then you'll get $40 cash back when you return by 6 p.m. But you have to be back by 6 p.m. You can't show up at 6:01, or you will just have to stay the rest of the weekend.
Really, for $40, you get 10 hours of riding time out there?
Yeah, you can't beat it. I'm telling you, it's a good deal, and you could come out and spend the day and do the obstacle courses and side-by-side races. And
truth be told, if you've even got a pillow or blanket with you, if you show up for the day pass, chances are you'll be like, you know what, we probably better stay the night and just do it again tomorrow.
Could be, because Saturday is going to be our biggest night, and we have SoFlo Smoke Shop from your area in Miami. Do you know them? So,
No, I don't.
so they have a bunch of locations around your area, and they're actually sponsoring our bonfire out there.
Do they have
Um,
a Do they have a location in the Keys?
I
There's
don't
a
know.
there's a new one that just opened up.
I don't think so. I think they're all in South Florida. I think they're all like in the Miami
In the
area.
Miami area.
Hmm.
I don't go up
So
that way.
they're sponsoring the bonfire out there, and we're gonna hang out. I'm talking. We're gonna have a nice bonfire out in the side by side area, so you can leave the stage, go over there. You can hang out there, and I'm talking about if everything's going well, everybody's kind of doing their own thing and behaving themselves out there. We're probably, you can hang out there till midnight before we go
And
back.
you got a what? I heard something about a fire ring or rocks or something where we're gonna have the bonfire
Yeah,
at and everyone can hang around.
yeah. So I got the guy. So we're putting it right over there by the buggy wash because I have barrel races on Saturday. I haven't really picked like the exact spot, but like the highest spot out there is by the buggy wash off to the corner. But then I got water that comes around the other side, so it's I don't know if exactly, but you guys, everybody likes to park around that bridge area. So they like to sit in there, and there's not a lot of land to sit in there because of the water. So it's kind of tough to get a fire ring in there. And I don't want to put it all the way over by the Bikini Beach because I could put it out there by the Bikini Beach. But, I don't know if people want to ride over there or not. I guess looking for suggestions if they, But the only thing is the barrel races.
Right.
I can't put a fire ring in there with rocks and everything to keep it there because it's going to be permanent.
Right.
Be a new
Right.
spot. So I've been
We'll
trying to figure that out.
We'll have to look at that.
My problems. My
Mud
problems. Where to put the fire ring.
We'll
Because we're so used to doing it at the stage. We normally do the bonfire at the stage. But, once the DJ is done at 10, the DJ will be there from 6 to 10. We're all going to be over there. I'm going to go out there with you guys. Hopefully, I'll be able to make it out there with everybody.
I think so. I think
I like the people.
I don't say there shouldn't be any reason because it's not like any of the other. This is a
good event.
This is a good event. It's not a wild, but none of that. You should be able to actually have time to take a break, relax, have you a drink, sit around the fire, and actually get to cut up with the people that's going to be, that come to the park.
Right.
Get to know the people, the what do you call them? Patrons? Is that the right word?
Yes.
Patrons.
Family. Redneck family.
Yeah, get to meet them, get to see, and that's probably the best time to get suggestions of what they like, what they'd like to see changed, what they love, stuff like that.
Right. So you suggested the bounty hole. And I don't know if you ever saw, but there's an area off in the northwest corner that's like a straight shot. And it has sides, like everything. It's like a perfect thing. So when you come out there, I kind of want you to look at it and see what you think.
Wrote it. I don't know why that got dug out or what I don't know where the field went or what the purpose of these or whatever. But I rode through it. I have. I've actually got videos of it somewhere. A bunch of us. We just started making people ride through it. We had just a big train of people because we had a lot of water that weekend, so you could actually water wheelie through it. And that was just a bunch of us ride. It hadn't even been, messed with an excavator or anything like that to be a bounty hole or anything. We was just making our own water wheelie bounty hole at the time.
Right. I gotta get like one of these big guys to come and come to the park and kind of say this is what we're looking for and so forth because we're willing to build it and work with everyone, but I'm not really sure. Like I'm not a bounty hole person, so I like to watch it.
There's a now you say that there's a lot of them out there. There's a lot of them I actually watch through YouTube videos and different Facebook groups that post them and all that stuff that I could probably hopefully reach out and get an answer back from some of them. And a lot of the guys some of them are in Florida, mainly northern Florida. And of course, Texas, Alabama. I mean, these bounty guys that are really serious, big bikes, they travel, they're pretty much the southern states, period, when they're chasing either Southern Bounty Series or King of the Deep or whatever series
Right.
they're chasing and following and running the points program in and all that good stuff. But you're talking. Have you ever seen one of the bounty bikes up close, like a real
Oh
bounty
yeah,
bike?
yeah.
I mean, they're monsters.
I've definitely
Absolute
seen them
monsters.
huge. Yeah. I just, people will sit there and say they want it, but they also got to remember you can say you want it, but when you have someone willing to build it for you, got to support it. And that's the biggest thing. I'll reach out to some people that'll go, we want this or we want that. And I'll reach out to them. They'll go, oh, I didn't really, oh, I'm not going to be able to come. So the biggest thing to me when you try to put on sport events is that people need to support it because you have someone willing to, I want to make that place, great. Like I want to put in a lot of sports stuff, things that you guys like to do on the side by sides and everything. I know what I like to do,
Right.
but I want to get into the sports stuff and do different things out there, way beyond events.
Right.
Where
More
people
more
can just
than
come out
just
for the weekend and we, put on like great races or, the obstacle course, get that built up and stuff. So I'm looking forward to it. But the start is definitely coming up for our grand reopening as Redneck Yacht Club. And that's coming up on, 1 week away, November 8th through 10th. So I'm pretty
I am.
excited about it.
I'm super excited. It's the event. The the November event, of course, all of them, all of the main three for me. I look. That's I plan my work schedule for the year around those three events. I let them know 6 months in advance. Hey, this weekend's coming up. 5 months, 4 months, 3 months, 1 week. Hey, I'm going.
You,
And it's
you sound like my husband. It's his only vacation is at Redneck Yacht Club. And it's been
it's
like
a
Brad's
good
been there
good.
since day one, since they opened. I'm talking. It's actually like our first date was Redneck Yacht Club.
I met you. The first time I ever met you and Brad was we were just regular. We were patrons, or
Yeah,
what. Y'all were
right,
just riding around, riding y'all's buggy. Me and my wife were on our bikes, and I don't
right.
even remember how we met, but we just started talking. I mean, besides being apart, we just started talking and
Yeah, because I was out there. I
hanging out
was
ever
the
since.
sponsor with the magazine, and I still
That's
sponsor them. Yeah, I still sponsor them with the magazine and everything. But I just love that place. Like I sit here and think about it, and I'm like, I really do love it out there. Like today, it's just so peaceful when you're out there. I spent most of the day out there and just trying to get things. It's just, it's a lot of work. It is a
oh yeah,
lot of work.
yeah. There's
I
no
don't
doubt
think
about it.
you don't just open up your doors and people come in. That's
No,
not what happens for sure.
there's weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks of work,
Yeah,
planning and meetings and everything that happens before that ever even get to that step. It's just like
yeah,
anyone that's ever started a business or owned a business or been part of a big project, all that stuff that happens before everyone else gets to see it is that's exactly what
right.
happened with RYC now with the I don't want to use the word rebranding. You said grand reopening, which sounds better to me, but
Yeah,
it's a whole new direction. Now you're
right.
going
It
to get to
definitely
it is.
It
You're going
is. It's going to be a good time. It really is going to be a good time. And I think the most thing that I've enjoyed, like you see, I get beat up all the time on Facebook and everything, and I just go with it. I understand people. Some people are upset, but some people take it to another level. But I can tell you something that people don't know: the calls that I get from people that quit coming to the park that are coming back to this event, and that makes me happy. Like that's what I'm doing this for. And I ask myself sometimes, why am I doing this? Like I could be doing something else, and I just love that park. So I'm happy. I want people to come out and ride. I love to see people happy. I love to I'm just I enjoy that place, and I want people to really enjoy it out there. And if where they see things can be better, let me know. And I'm willing to work on things. Some things I can do, and some things maybe I wait and do. But
right.
I'm definitely, you know, next week is the start of a new
And I'm
venture for
yeah.
Redneck
And,
Yacht Club.
and it's not going to be very cold, which me, I like the cold. In January event is the best for when you wake up early in the morning, you get your coffee and you go outside, the dew's on the grass out through the fields and everything. It's the calm before the storm, before everyone else wakes up, because I get up super early.
Right.
And the birds are just chirping, and you'd see a little bit of wildlife, but with all the bikes and everything, the deer and the raccoons are kind of scuttled away for the weekend.
Raccoon.
Everything
That's
else.
right.
Well, we've had raccoons come to our camp, feed them Doritos and hang out with them. And they'll stay around for the weekend as long as you leave them a hamburger bun or something.
Hamburger bun. I was just talking about raccoons today because I was trying to figure out how does another type of animal do this, and then I go, it's just impossible. And somebody said, it's not that, it's a raccoon. I was, that makes sense. I was wondering how something got actually open, like something flipped it upside down. How did it what got in there? And normally at farms, like you see like field rats or stuff like that. But I was thinking, how did this get dumped upside down, multiple objects dumped upside down and opened? And I couldn't figure that out. That's when somebody said, well, the raccoons. And I went, oh, okay, that makes sense. I can see the raccoons opening the lever.
They got thumbs.
Yeah, and they're very curious. Hey, Tony. Yep, 1 week. And thanks to Tony for putting that in for our sports, support the sports for us. So we totally appreciate that. I was starting to wonder, I was like, maybe the chat's not working. I don't know.
We didn't, it didn't get posted that we were doing
I know.
So
I was very bad. I have been I need to figure out how I have an assistant though. So that has gotten better for me.
Well,
she
right
came
now,
from Orlando to help me, and she told me the other day, she goes, you don't ever stop. Do you ever just stop? And I thought, no, I don't. And then she says, from the time you wake up, you're feeding dogs, feeding horses, and you don't stop from the time you get up. And I'm like, I've got to figure out how I can decompress a little bit. I can do that after next week, hopefully.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, there's still a lot to be done. We got to make sure everything's finally tweaked and all the finishing touches are done. And then after that, once the gates open, then you can relax a little bit, and just let the weekend flow. You need to try to anyhow,
But it's so weird because now I'm up at the front, so it's like I'm so used to being inside, and now I'm up at front and inside and back up at the front and back.
We'll make it work. Not a big deal.
I'm gonna be like, throw me a lifeline.
It won't be a big deal. We'll help you out.
Yes, Tony, we are in the final countdown for sure.
I'm excited.
Yeah, it looks good. Tony's gonna be out there start delivering his camping reels. Do you have any more units? Do we need to help you get rid of some more units, Tony?
He does
an amazing job. He does a really heavy.
If anyone's ever actually clicked on the link that you provide through the Redneck page, and because I rented one from him this weekend because I just sold my camper, and if you look at some of the RVs that he has, he's got a couple that are massive. They're gorgeous, immaculate.
I stayed in a really. Did you ever come in that one I stayed in last time in March? Oh my gosh.
I didn't go in. We unloaded
it had a
some
huge
boxes.
living room, had its own living room, fireplace and everything. And then the kitchen was I would like that kitchen better than my own home kitchen. I thought this is super nice.
It's a very expensive camper. Very expensive.
Yes, he has very, very nice units. And they're always you just check in, it has everything from shampoo and stuff in the shower. It has everything. All you got to do is check in with your clothes, go get muddy.
A couple left.
All right. Yeah, he says they take pride in their fleet for sure.
Yeah.
Couple left. I will get busy on that because we're in the final week, Tony. So if they're going to get on it, they need to and get them out there. And then all you do is just show up and go riding. He has them all set up for you.
Yeah, I'll copy the link off that you put on the Redneck page and I'll put it on mine. And I've had the campers and I've done all that, and it is so much easier and less headache to just spend a little bit of money, Rent the camper. It's all when you get there, it's already there. It's already ready to go. Take your clothes, your food, you put inside, you unload the bikes, and you go ride. That's it.
Right. Yeah,
I mean,
it's very, very nice. So I want to kind of go in on the obstacle course a little bit. The obstacle course looks amazing. I'm talking amazing. It went from being underwater, completely underwater, to perfect. So I was trying to tell you, like Mother Nature had like left this one pit and kind of made this thing, and I was so excited people run through it. Well, my guy went out there and he took the stuff out. I go, where did those instructions come from to remove that from the pit? And he goes, well, I thought you said do both sides. I said, no, do the side that they come through up the hill, and then when they go down, like it's a perfect view of what in the world am I getting ready to go through in this jungle. But unfortunately, it's been taken away. But it's still challenging.
I ran the course.
Like stuff all over you, going through there. Hey, Sam.
What's up, Sam?
So I was kind of looking forward to that. Then all of a sudden I was like, where did it go? I'm looking around like, how did the communication get so wrong?
And for people that's wondering about the course, I've ran the course. And so I run the medium tire class because I got a bigger tire bike. So your smaller tires. What is the class? 32 inches and under for small tires.
Yeah, Gary, I'm gonna pull it up real quick because don't know the specs right away, but I am gonna pull them up.
So after your small tire bikes come through, and there's always going to be, no matter where you're racing at, in my experience, there's always going to be more smaller tire bikes than there are medium and big. That's just how it is. So after all the small tires go through there and get the mud churned up, get it rutted up a little bit, by the time my class comes through there, you better be ready because they've already got the mud slung, churned up. And if you ain't on full tilt when you hit the back two buttholes, then you're not making it through. You better be ready to dig some dirt. It's fun.
Right.
It's good.
The last pit was really tough last time. And I'm wondering, as soon as y'all churn that back up, it's going to be nasty again because you can kind of look at it and tell it's going to be nasty. So the small tire, let's see, I got them right here. So the small tire class is 34.5 inches or smaller. Medium 35-inch to 45.5-inch tires, and the unlimited tire class is 46 or more. And then you've got to be 16 and up to enter, and no four-wheelers. It has to be like made for their size for sure. So I think I'm going with 16 and up on this. Just because those crisscross poles and stuff like that,
What is Sam talking about? There's people on the other chat talking to themselves.
I don't know. What does that mean, Sam? Hi, Jane. Oh, Jane, what are they? Hold on. Where are they been? There's other people. Oh my gosh. Are they on like my personal page? They get on my personal page. Let's see. I'm trying to find everybody.
Sam, you got to tell us what you're talking about.
Oh, there's Selena, Sam. Oh, they've all been over there.
Aww.
Come to Redneck Yacht Club's page, RYC Campground page. Oh yeah, Guy Michael, all of them are over there.
Hey, that guy Michael, that guy rides everywhere I go. I don't know him. We've had a couple conversations, but every park I go to, no matter where I go and ride, I see that man. That man.
He travels all over the place.
He does.
He literally travels everywhere. He supports everybody, and I think that's, it's like you. You go around. You don't just support one park. You support a lot of parks, and it's like, you just happen to love us more. That's it. I think Guy Michael, though, if he tells the truth, I think he is a plant bamboo guy. He loves plant bamboo.
Well,
he won't tell me that. I think he does.
He's been known to scream "Camp 4 baby" a million times. I might say
what?
that.
What?
Camp 4 is his
Damn,
area when he goes there.
damn, Harry,
He's
you
got
threw
his
him right
hotel.
under the bus. I knew it. I
Yeah,
knew it. You know, he did come to our park one time and he had a plant bamboo shirt on. I was laughing. I was like, you're at the wrong park. He goes, what? I wear this everywhere. Well, where's our shirt?
He is known
So,
over there. Everyone
yeah,
knows
it's so
it.
funny. Yeah, how do we get Guy Michael over here? Maybe I should tell him over there. Go, because they can't. Well, they can hear me, obviously, because they've been chatting over here. Come. Let's see. Let's see if I put it in here. All right, there we go. So now I'm telling them to come over here. I get all these people on my personal thing. It's like they're all over there. They're watching us live over there.
So how? Here he is. Guy Michael.
Oh, there you are. There you are. Guy Michael in the house. We were just talking about you, Guy, because Aaron here, he loves Redneck Yacht Club. And he's like you. He travels all over the place. But I told him, hi, Yinda. Her daughter's getting married tomorrow. My best friend's daughter's getting married tomorrow. I'm so excited. She actually came by and said hello. Hi, Jay Ortiz said Camp 4 baby. So, Guy, Arian and I were just talking, and I think that you travel to a lot of these parks, but you secretly love plant bamboo more, but you tell me that you love me more. So I don't know.
He's over there screaming, Camp 4, baby.
Yeah. Arian threw you under the bus by saying that you scream Camp 4, and I don't believe him. I thought you're like RYC baby, right? Are you sure it's not what he's saying?
I don't know. We're gonna have to. Well, I guess Friday we'll have to corral him up and see, make him pick, give him a shirt or something, convert him. What about?
What did he say?
No,
you can't have both of them. You can't. No, you got to pick.
Because Guy is known as the chef. He's got, when he sets up to cook, from what I've seen, he's got 2 or 3 of the big flat top griddles, and he's probably doing 40 eggs at one time, 5 pounds of bacon at one time. He's like me. He's like me. He's up with the sun's coming up, no matter how late we ride, how late we stay up.
And he loves to cook. He loves to cook for everybody. That is his thing. But there's like, when Guy is around, there's like all these people. There's like so many people that he travels around.
He does have a big crew. We'll have to make him camp over there so I can get some of them damn eggs he's cooking.
So, Guy, when you use the term our chef's birthday, is it your birthday? Like, whose birthday? And Guy says he's there for the food. Whose birthday? He says, am I reading it wrong? We are celebrating our chef birthday.
Guy says 50 people at his camp. I believe it.
Yes, for sure. He definitely comes with a lot of people.
Timmy's birthday.
Timmy, okay. Because Jade says he can cook for me. We're all raiding your camp. I want breakfast. So I'm looking for breakfast, guys. So let's figure out, guys, food is amazing. We got to figure out how to get breakfast to the front gate, Timmy.
We'll force him. We'll make him camp somewhere close so we know where he's at.
Yeah. Need the personal chef up there.
What could you tell me? I don't have it in front of me. The schedule for Saturday, because there's so much going on.
There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot. So gates open at 8. I mentioned about the Saturday day pass. You can ride mud holes, trails, everything. We shut the back trails down, and the one main mud hole closes down at sundown. You can still get back camp to camp. You can go into the side-by-side ATV area only. You can come up to the stage. We have a DJ, and like I said, we're going to hang out there at the ATV side-by-side area. Hang out at the bonfire. Let's see. What do we got? We got monster truck rides. Kyle Hodges is a vendor out there, and he's giving monster truck rides. for kids from 10 to 4 p.m. 11 a.m. we have the side-by-side races. So if you're entering the side-by-side races, we've asked a couple of times that you guys, register and send Get Muddy an email, but no one ever does that. It's kind of hard for us to judge how many people are racing when you don't. So at 10 o'clock, you need to be registered at the pit area of the side-by-side. Be up there registered and ready to race at 11 a.m. As soon as that's over, the Blind Bandit Challenge starts. And
I
that
forgot
is
about
where,
that.
yeah. And I'm telling you what, we have more people interested in the Blind Bandit. They have been reaching out. So the Blind Bandit is where the driver is blindfolded and the passenger helps the driver navigate around obstacles. So that's right after the side-by-side races are 12 p.m. Right after that is the barrel races. The barrel races, we're still fine-tuning that because they originally were going to do it at Bikini Beach, but I hate everybody to have to leave the side-by-side area just to go all the way over there just to come back to the obstacles. So I'm hoping that Forrest will do it in the side-by-side area and we can do the barrel races there.
I bet.
So
I don't think you'd have a problem with that.
yeah, so I'm
Sounds
still
good.
trying to make that happen, and we'll talk about that again on Sunday and just let everybody know, where that's going to. After that, we have at 3 p.m., we have a little bit of a gap. At 3 p.m., we have Send It obstacle course starts, and that takes a little while to get through the obstacle course because last time we had, 20-something people that were in that
Shit,
came
I
along.
thought it
It
was
was
more than
close to
that
30.
because
It was a lot.
everybody was kind of, it was, the course was new, so a lot of people were scared to sign up because maybe they didn't want to look stupid or whatever. I don't know. But then after I noticed y'all allowed registration to stay open after a few of the small tire bikes went, so people could actually see it. And then I remember after that they was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I can do that." And I remember people coming to sign up after you allowed a couple bikes to go so people could see it.
Right.
And I
I
thought
think they
I
thought
thought
that
they were gonna,
water was super deep. Like when
that's
you got in
exactly.
it, I think that they were the sissy lalas were like thinking it was super deep because it was funny because at that time we had the kids do it. It was like funny because the kids were going through it and then the adults were like they didn't want to go through it and everything. But
Yeah, and it's only what 3 feet or 2 feet. It's not deep. It's not deep at all.
yeah,
That first
there's
hole
one
is not
that's
deep.
a little bit deeper. I would say it's maybe 3 or 4. Out there, that last one looks like it's got a little bit more water in it.
The last one is, yes, yeah.
Yeah, it's whatever Mother Nature gives us. So it's look a little bit
be.
deeper over there, but it's not bad or anything. It looks good. Yes, Guy, the second turn to the left, that was the road pine trees. That is the pine hammock over there, and that's open. All those areas are open. The only area that is not open is the south camping. So when you would go through the ticket booths right there to the left was security, and then there was that big, huge camping field, which was south camping. I do not have that open, and it won't be open until these events just get bigger, which we plan on growing. I don't need that, it's just something else I have to maintain right now. So
For everyone who doesn't know or never has, when you go through the second gate after you've went through the ticket booth, there's 1, 2, 3 entrances on your right side that's we've always called family camping. And you go in there, there's nice little cleaned out areas for you to set up camp. You've got pine trees scattered out, so if it were a hot day or whatever, your camp has still got some shade on it. And for me, that's where I've always camped. Well, I'll take that back. I have camped out in the fields when I first started going. But for me, family camping area is the best area.
Yeah.
And
so you'll see we'll have new signs up that are being put up this weekend. They've all got names now. So yours, instead of family camping, it's called the South Pine Hammock in that area.
That's right.
So you'll see there's new signs, but everybody's still going to call it family camping and so forth. But Yeah, we have all these new signs being put up out there. We have the 9.5 speed limit sign that's going down the road that are put up. And those signs, so I want to explain because I don't want anybody seeing them and they're going, what is it? So we have speed limit signs now, 9.5 miles an hour on the main road, on the main shell road. And then they kind of go around the back of the park along the road that goes to the obstacle course and then the road that heads back to the stage. So all of that area around the stage is not made for speeding. Definitely not through the campsites either. But then you have the fun zone, the mudding area, and the side by side, the ATV and side by side area. All of that is still not where it's excessive speed, where you're just hauling ass through there. But it's, you can still have a good time and everything. Those speed limit signs do not carry over into that area.
I got a question.
Sure, go for it.
So I remember on the older events, the Trucks Gone Wild events, when it was just outrageously packed or whatever. So say I was leaving the family camping area from camp and I'm going to ride, I would, with the security,
hold on. You're cutting out on me.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh, so when I was in family camping, security would direct family camping traffic across by Bikini Beach and whatnot. So if I wanted to go to Bender Row, you have to go across, you got to go around. Are you saying with the speed limits on the main road, if I wanted to leave family camping and go to Bender Row, I could ride 9.5 mile an hour down the main road to get there quicker?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. As long as you're not speeding down that road. The problem was, the side-by-sides and ATVs are way faster than these trucks. I'm talking about those trucks are big. They would move down. The reason why we didn't want the side-by-sides on the road is because they would simply just use it as a racetrack. I'm talking about it's a long, nice road at night. So, yes. So we took it off. Plus, we had the big trucks in there, and that just wasn't working. So, as long as you're not speeding on the shell road, you can travel that shell road because sometimes people like to come up to the front. They like to meet their friends, greet their friends up there and come back. And it is kind of a pain. Like you have to keep going across. And then, like you said, go all the way around to get somewhere. No. So if you abide the speed limit signs and go down, you can take the shell road. It is 0 tolerance. So if you get on that shell road and you decide that you want to speed, you're just going to ruin your weekend. That's it.
That works good. That works good because after me and everyone else, after you take a shower that evening and you want to go to Vendor Row and eat, you want to stay clean and try to get to Vendor Row. So now we can just ride the shell road at 9.5 mile an hour and stay clean until it's time to go to bed. Okay.
And you better stay 9.5. Like, don't you push it to 10 now. Don't you push it to 10. It better be 9.5. But
I think my speedometer does 0.5 mile an hour. So I think probably not.
Yeah. See, I'm already going to be looking out for you. Jane, yes, your side by side is allowed on the road as long as you pay attention to the speed limit signs. Beth, yes, there is a new updated map that's on our website. So if you go to Redneck Mud Park, you will see a new updated map. I will have a map just printed. If you want to come up and look at it, you can do that. But I just say go to redneckmudpark.com and look at the maps there. Those have all been updated. Edwin, let's see. So we do not have water, Edwin, out there. That's primitive camping only. There is no water, electricity out there. The best thing that I can tell you, let's see, is just make sure it's full when you get there. I've seen it all out there. I've seen people fill jugs from our buggy wash and then they're traveling it back and forth to their campers. I have run into people at Publix buying out bottles of water to fill their campers. I've seen it all, but no, unfortunately, we do not have a place that you can fill your camper out there. We do have something new, and that they are charging $25, but Florida Portables will be out there. and they will come through campsites and they will be taking care of your waste. They will pump out your vehicle for you or your camper or RV. They'll pump those out for you. It's a $25 fee. I think they're only working with cash. I'm not for sure. I think it was cash. They might have a card reader, but with their service out there, I'm not for sure. I'll find out. But you can have that done because don't dump it out there. We used to have a guy that would sit at the end of the road. So these guys will actually come through your campsite and they'll be able to pump out your vehicle. So I think they'll have signs.
That's well worth $25.
Yeah, because you don't have to mess with it. You don't have to touch it. They hook it all up and boom, you're done and it's gone. I'm talking. Hi, Jack. How are you, Jack? I miss Jack. He was the original Tow Mater. He sold his, and Chris Lieback bought that, so he was the original owner of that.
Janie wants to know about the waivers. Did you see that?
All right, so paper waivers. Yes, we went back to paper waivers. That's a good question. We went back to paper waivers. You can print those waivers. Ask everyone if you have bought a ticket. In fact, we're going to send a mass email out with that, and you print that out. Get it all filled out so it doesn't hold up to the line is the best deal. And then bring the waiver in. But yeah, print it out, bring it in. Back to paper waivers. So let's see. I believe they are, yes, I believe that the ice truck will be out there. Nice. J.A. Ranch said their 5th time coming. Can't wait to see you. Hi, Cadillac Harris. How are you today?
Okay, Caddy.
It's Friday night. It's kind of difficult. We were supposed to do the podcast last night, but I think between Ari and I, we were just like checked out.
It's been a week. If I can't say nothing else, it's been a week. You up and you down sometimes. Hey, Vanessa.
Yes, waivers are signed at the gate, so you can fill out everything else and then sign it when you get at the gate. Very good point, Vanessa. Thank you for bringing that up. We need to witness your signature and also verify it with your driver's license. So it is different going back to paper waivers. Let's see what else we got going on. Make sure to miss anybody. All right, so I think we got them all. But yeah, I'm so excited. I can't wait to see everybody. And I can't, there's so many of you that have supported us and keep supporting us, and it means a lot to me, for sure. This has been a journey, and this part right here, I'm really excited about it. I'm so excited. I can't wait to just be in a different atmosphere.
Yeah. And this is just, and please understand, this is the first event of the new beginning, so it's only going to be changes for the better from here on out. I mean, it's whatever works best is going to happen.
For sure. I'm excited. I might not have it all right the first time. This is a learning curve for me. I've never done anything like this. So I got the opportunity. I had, I'm so excited, and I know that I don't have it all right, but I'm willing to work on it. I'm willing to work on it and figure it out.
Well, I've already started spreading the rumor that RYC.
No more rumors.
Yeah, I'm already spreading it up. RYC is getting a Dollar General. We're putting a Dollar General out there.
Dollar General. Hey, I heard we're gonna have a couple of cabins too.
We're trying. If that's, that would be. When we talked about that briefly on the last podcast, over the next 3 days, I had people message me on Messenger.
You're not the only one. I heard it too. You started it.
That might be. I don't know. That's something. But
it's an interest of people, obviously, because I had a few messages about it, so it does show that there's interest there.
There's interest,
and
because it's convenient. It's convenient.
Yes.
It's just like with the Southwest Florida camping rentals. It's convenience. You pay for convenience. Dave.
And then, so we also have Mudshine that's going to be out there, April and Dave Bennett, with their great products.
Super cool people. Super cool people.
Yeah, big supporter. I always appreciate it so much. Vendors coming out. So we have Waffle Mac and we have the Redneck Cafe that's coming out, the smaller trailer. And then also have Mud Shine. We have Mud Neck. We have Off Road Life. I have Snow Cones. And then there's somebody else. Who am I forgetting? We have McKibben Power Sports out there. Somebody on for we have. This is what I quit smoking 3 years ago. But I know a lot of people smoke out there, and there's nothing worse that you cigarettes get wet, your dip. So we have So Flow that's going to be out there, and they're going to come to all of our events. It's kind of like what was it, Marley's House? Kind of like Marley's House. It was. I think it's the same thing as Marley's House. They do a little bit of everything, but they also carry the cigarettes, the dip, stuff like that, and great other smoke items that they have. So I'm excited to have them out there. They're also our sponsor of our bonfire. And then I have to give a shout out to Titan Contracting, because Titan Contracting here in Fort Myers is actually putting in, I don't know what he's doing yet, but he is putting into all of our sports. So that was pretty exciting news that I got the other day. He said he'd love to support us and take care of, our sports to keep things going. He likes the direction we're going. So I'm really, really excited about that. Let's see. Yes. So I totally understand that with the trucks. Like I said, it's new. I'm going to miss the trucks too. A lot of my friends, I think that was one of the worst calls I ever had to make to some of my really good friends that also have supported the park, to tell them that trucks weren't coming back in buggies. So that was a big deal. And it's definitely something I'm going to miss, but I got to keep moving forward. And I'm just happy to make as much changes in that park that's for side by sides and the ATVs and golf carts. I don't know how far the golf carts are getting, but they're more than welcome. I think people like to use their golf cart to go up to the vendor. Something else that's a little bit different. You know how you had to park on the outside where the vendors were?
Yeah.
Okay, so I had so many complaints about that. And so now you can drive in, and you have to go in there very slow, but you can actually drive in and pull up to the vendors on the inside of that area. There's better not be any donuts, nobody's speeding, because there's people walking around there. It's very important that people use their heads, stay safe. But I understood. Like, people kept saying they didn't feel safe leaving their side by side out and walking around. And I don't want anybody to ever feel like that, even though there wasn't any issues with that. But I want people to just be able to pull up. I want to just pull up to a vendor and get stuff. And then we have that parking area over by the stage. But now you can, just like old times, you can pull up around the side of the fence and go walk right up to the stage. So I do like that change. That's different out there.
I liked that there was no you couldn't park inside because it was clean. Like, there's no mud on the ground. It's just a shell rock. And you could kind of walk. You didn't have to worry about dodging buggies or trucks or four-wheelers or whatever.
Yeah.
But I did not like the fact that I had to be able to keep eyes on my bike at all times too.
Yeah.
Nothing ever happened or whatever, but it's still, I don't want nobody bumping into your bike.
Right.
Just accidents.
It's like everything. You have to see how it goes, but I'm talking about, it's just so important that I'm trying to give a little bit to let everybody get up there, because I've heard it just so much about parking back there. And I'm talking about, I'm willing to give in and let people come and park up at the vendors, but don't abuse it, because then you'll be parking behind the guardrail again, walking through the thing. I'm talking, it's all trial and error with things, but I listened to the complaints, and that was a really big complaint. So I'm trying to work with that for everyone. Yes, thank you very much, Jay Ranch. I appreciate that for sure. And I'm talking about, I'm looking for the support from our off-road community to keep this thing going. It's a business for sure. It's very important. I know that all these changes, we're going to have to keep growing on it, but please support us. It's a big deal. Please support me. I appreciate it. And I have a lot of you guys that are definitely doing that. So I can't thank you enough. Like I said, this is a new venture for me, taking over the park and going with it. So I look forward to it, and I look forward to making a good place.
What a lot of people have probably already seen, and it's getting really hard to find somewhere to ride
Yes,
with all the development that's coming in Florida. Period. They're buying up
absolutely.
everything. They're building everything. People are, a lot of people are selling off their farms, or they might own 80 acres, 100 acres, 200 acres, 500 acres, and they're selling it because they're getting these crazy offers that you'd
Right,
have to be kind of silly not to accept. I guess, I don't know. And
right,
it's just dwindling down what we have. We're
right.
very
For
limited.
sure.
So if we
It's
don't keep
it's
what we got and grow from it, we'll lose it. So
yeah,
that's the bottom line.
for sure. Guy, I'm going to answer. So the safety flags are not mandatory anymore during the day. Those safety flags were there for trucks to be able to see you during the day because they were so tall. So the safety flags during the day, but at night they are mandatory. You must have lights and a lighted whip on there, and that's just for security, safety, people walking safety. I'm talking. It's definitely at night you need lights. So it could be headlights, but you have to have tail lights, headlights, and I prefer you to have lighted whips on there. It's not mandatory with the whips, but definitely would like to see that for sure, just for safety wise.
Yeah, it's good to be seen.
Yeah. So let's see what else we got going on. Hey, you want to give away a couple of tickets? Because we like to give away tickets.
I sure do. Let's give away some tickets.
All right, all right, what did I just throw at the floor? I have no clue what was on this. I just like poop and something flew away. Oh my gosh, there's a whole bunch in there. Like now I know what it was. I was working on a wedding gift, and some of the stuff is still in there. All right, so let's go. Let's do 1 through 100. And Erin, you are picking the number, so send that number right on over.
Okay.
No, John, unfortunately, that's gone. That ship has sailed, and we're not talking about the alley, the lane anymore. We have moved
Oh
on
no.
way beyond that.
I never even heard
What's
it
your
called the
number?
alley. Oh,
The
so let's
alley.
go.
I like that.
Let's go, because I always do the same almost. So
I'm at
I'm
the
gonna.
point where I just don't want to hear it anymore.
Yeah,
Old news.
it's over in Okeechobee now.
Ooh, that's good. All right, 1 through 100. Go ahead. You're gonna win 2 free tickets into Boo. Mud Wheelers Mud Bash. I keep wanting to say Mud Wheelers Gone Wild. Mud Wheelers Mud Bash, November 8th through the 10th. And 2 free tickets. Come on, get your numbers going. 1 through 100.
Keep them coming.
Where's Rachel at? Rachel must be working. Rachel is always here with us.
Oh, you know what? Rachel's not on here.
Yeah, she's
I've
always
got
here.
some.
How
I've got
dare
some
her?
for her too.
Bailey's not here. There's quite a few people. Chad.
Everybody's doing the last minute.
Wow. Somebody was so close. They almost really had close. 2 tickets in their hand. You can keep guessing until winner.
Yep, guess until you win, Jay.
Yeah, guess until you win. Uh-oh, that one flew by really fast.
Rachel Nieves is on vacation, they said.
Oh, how dare her take a vacation? She didn't get permission from me.
Yeah, Rachel's on vacation. Damn it. She better get back.
I know. Up, April Bennett.
She got it?
Yep. April Bennett, you won 2 tickets. Ding, 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 ding.
There it is.
There we go. We're going to give away a couple more in a minute.
Okay.
We got a few more minutes. So, all right. So you can line up starting at 6 a.m. Guy Michael says he's going to be the first one in line. I'll believe it when I see it, Guy.
Guy says she's coming with him.
Huh?
Guy said she is coming with me. I think he's talking about Rachel.
Yeah. Yeah, I already
Rachel
seen
with
them
us.
chit-chatting back and forth, getting their campsites together. So you can start lining up at 6 a.m. We'll move you up to the ticket booths, and then gates open at 10 a.m. on Friday, and then all the fun begins. Then we have a great race day on Saturday. Sunday, you have all the way till 4 o'clock to ride. And it's supposed to be perfect weather. Perfect. I've been watching the weather like crazy, and it's beautiful. I wish it was a little cooler, though. I was wanting a little cooler weather.
Hey, Bailey's here finally.
Where'd she come from?
I don't know. She just commented some numbers or something.
Uh-oh. Good. I want copy. It was 90 was the number, Vanessa. We're Gary. Hi, Miss Bailey. Bet it was 90.
Jeremy's going to be at the gate. He said at 5:45.
Jared is 65. 5:45. Guy, Jeremy says he's at the gate at 5:45. You better be there.
Oh, let's see what we got.
I know it's supposed to be beautiful. I'm talking about the weather guy is. I've been watching the weather, and it's like beautiful weather. Bailey's drunk at a bar.
Bless her heart. Bless her heart.
I know it's Friday night. We're not used to doing this on Friday night.
So, it is Friday night.
I don't know if Arian's going to be at everyone, but I'm on a podcast marathon. So we'll have another one on Sunday, another one on Tuesday, another one from the park. I think I'll probably be doing it from the park on Tuesday, but definitely from the park on Thursday. Kind of taking a little tour around, start doing some tours out there and everything, since now it just looks amazing out there. It looks really, really good. I'm excited for the weather too, Bailey.
Yeah.
What you drinking? Oh, there's Rachel.
There's Rachel.
Rachel, you're on vacation. We were wondering where you guys were. We were just talking about you. It is so funny that they just appear. We were just talking about Rachel and talking about Bailey, and they both appear.
There they go. Rachel, I was saying a while ago that I got something for you here, a present that I owe you from, I think last year, and I didn't have any. I just got some in.
Oh, my God. James bringing a newbie.
Uh-oh.
From Indiana. He's never been mudding before.
Oh, bless his heart.
Bailey's drinking ginger and Captain.
Rachel's in Chicago.
What's the weather like, Rachel? We're gonna. It's got to be cold in Chicago, right?
It's got to be.
Yeah, it's got to be cold.
November. It's got to be.
I want just a little bit of that weather. I just want some. We're getting ready to give away some more tickets. All right, so we're gonna give away more tickets. We got to do I don't know. We can't even talk about the number thing, but the number thing I guess is pretty good, right?
Can I?
What are you doing?
Hold on. I'm sending you something.
Uh-oh. Rachel's freezing. Bailey's someone popping a cherry.
Oh, bless her heart.
So, I'm really looking for. I think I told you in the beginning. I'm really, yeah. I'm sure he wouldn't mind that.
Well, I mean, I'll front it or whatever.
No, but I don't think. Okay, so you want to give a mega truck right away?
Yeah, for the kids. I mean, I think a couple of those. We could. I'll do that.
I'm sure if an adult wants to get in there, he'll take them too. All right, so look, they already started. No. Man, no, it hasn't started yet. So, all right, Kyle Hodges, and we're going to take care of it. It's on Redneck Yacht Club, but we're going to give away a mega truck ride. So Kyle Hodges will be there with Kyle Hodges Landscaping and More. Will be there on Saturday, and he's there from 10 to 4. And he's giving out mega truck rides to the kids, but he will also, if it's an adult that wants to go, so one mega truck ride we're going to give away right now. So you can't start yet. You cannot start yet. No.
We haven't.
So we're getting ready to start. Mr. Miami is going to pick a number and send it, and we can start right now.
I'm going to.
One mega truck ride.
I'm entering the number now. Number is in. Ready, set, go.
They told nobody. I guess nobody wants to know a mega truck ride.
the numbers start counting. I guess after Vanessa's comment of I was like we're picking already, and Rachel's the first one with a number.
Oh, there we go.
That was quick.
Okay. It must take a little while to
I
get
think
going.
there's a slight delay.
Did I just see it?
That is close, but
okay.
That's it. They come in like groups.
Oh Lord, it just 1 minute's like slow, and then they just go broop, and all pass by.
Not yet. I see it. I see it.
Jane, you want a mega truck ride?
Jane won it, guys. Jane's putting in more numbers. Jane, you already won.
Stop putting in numbers. All
Damn,
right, the number was 22. So the number was 22. Good deal. All right, guys. So we're going to call it a night. We'll be back Sunday night giving away some more stuff. So you've got till Sunday, Tuesday. Remember, tickets go off. Most important. The discount tickets right now. So if you get your tickets online, you can get them for $70 for ages 16 and up. 11 through 15 is $40 right now. Kids 10 and under are free. All kids 16 or 15 and under must wear a helmet. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about that one. So make sure you get your tickets. They go off sale on Tuesday. So after Tuesday, you will not be able to get a discounted ticket anymore. After that is on when you come to the gate on Friday. It will be $80 cash plus $10 a toy per toy fee, $10. So if you're waiting to get them at the gate, that's what it is. And I know some people that bring in 3 and 4 toys for one person. So if you are doing that, I suggest that you save a lot of money and get your ticket online because there will be a toy fee at the gate. Let's see, what else? Did I forget anything else? Mm-hmm. Don't forget, we also offer the day pass. If you can't come and make it for the whole weekend, we'll see you there, JA Ranch. Make sure you say hello. You guys that are on the podcast, I know most of you, but some I don't. Like, maybe I do know JA Ranch, and I just haven't figured it out. But make sure you say hello. I will be out there. I always walk the line and stuff like that, so I enjoy meeting people and greeting them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Guys, don't mess around. Don't BS. Save the damn money and buy the ticket online.
Yeah, buy your ticket online and save some money. I don't want to hear no whining about the toy fees or nothing. I have mentioned this over and over, so you have been warned. For the ones that can't come out and spend the whole weekend with us, ask at the gate. You must ask for that Saturday day pass. Ask for that and save you $40, and you come in. You put your deposit down. You leave $80 cash. When you return by 6 p.m., you will get $40 cash back. So that's another good deal. Jane says I was on a roll. All right, guys. Good night. Thank you so much, Arian, for everything that you do. Oh, yeah, no worries. Me and Redneck Yacht Club, I appreciate it. And we'll see you again on Sunday, and we're going to give away some more stuff. I might give away some merchandise if I have some in hand. If they give me some merchandise, I might give away some merchandise. But also, I will be getting rid of some Redneck Mud Park merchandise. Yeah. So, come see me. I might have something for you. Good night, everybody.